Hi, I'm Tom Hughes. We're talking with K-9 officer Jeff Burbank from the Red Wing Police Department. Hi, Jeff.
Hi.
Tell us about your dog, please.
Okay, this is K-9 Maverick here. He's a 4.5-year-old German Shepherd dog. As you can see, he's an all-black version of a German Shepherd dog. I've had him for about a year and a half. I was promoted to K-9 handler in the fall of 2012, and I've had him ever since. He's a dual-purpose trained police dog, which means he's certified in detection work for drugs and finding them in cars or wherever we want him to search, but he's also certified in tracking people and apprehending them.
And he wants to go.
Yep.
He's always on the go, right?
As you can see, he doesn't really want to sit still ever.
He's a busy guy.
Yep.
And how long have you been on the force?
I've been with Red Wing Police Department for 4.5 years.
And did you decide this is what you wanted to do?
Yep, I put in for this position back in 2012 because it was something that's always interested me.
Yeah, he seems like a good dog, too. What kind of things can he do for us right here without letting him off the leash? I'm sure that might be a problem, or no?
Well, I could let him off the leash, and
I don't know if our camera guy Patrick could get him
you never know
running.
If a dog would come walking up or something.
Or a cat.
Yeah, he might want to go introduce himself.
Sure.
But other than that, he's just...
What kind of things do we use Maverick for in the Red Wing Police Department?
Well, I get a lot of calls to assist on traffic stops where officers want me to come and have him use his nose to locate drugs in a vehicle. People hide them inside or on the outside parts of vehicles. And then also, he's used for if someone were to flee us on foot. He's a tracking dog too, so he can trail a person by sniffing the ground disturbances. People when they're running from the police give off a fierce scent.
Oh, I bet.
He smells that. Their noses are unbelievable. They can track for miles, so it's a really big tool. And if someone wants to push it further than that, he's also trained to take down people with an apprehension when he bites people and holds them by the arm.
I think we've seen that when people have put pads on and they run.
So it's all about controlled aggression with these guys. They're once a year I have to go certify at a USPCA trial and make sure that he's still under my control.
Now Maverick goes to school, right, doesn't he, for a while?
Yep. We just completed in spring of 2013 a St. Paul's Patrol Dog 1 Academy. It was about 3.5 months, Monday through Friday. I think it was like 450 hours of training, and that's where we did everything from obedience, tracking, aggression work. They even do agility courses because that's part of the trials. Stuff that's fun for the dog as well as the work that they do. Everything that they do is rewards based, so all the work he does for me is to get a Kong ball as a reward, and they love those, so that's what everything he does is to get that ball. So
that's his whole day.
Yeah.
There's a dog right there.
Yeah. So
he's tracking it too.
He's generally he's not dog aggressive, but he will always bark at them. It's more of an excited bark.
Sure, yeah.
So
he hasn't yet, but I bet he does.
Yeah.
Now, have you seen where there's been like not only demonstration, but there's some kind of a competition? Is that correct?
Well, the trials I was just speaking of is kind of like that. The public can come out and watch. I will be going to a USPCA trial in Rochester on May 17th, where I will be doing, it is a competition, but it's also to certify for the year. I will be doing obedience, bite work, agility.
How about the dog?
Yeah, he'll be doing it all. I'll just watch. But that'll be my first trial with him. I've already gone to narcotics trials where he's got to locate the drugs that are hidden, and then the judges watch and they look for certain things to make sure that the dog's recognizing the narcotic odors like they should.
And are there different smells for different narcotics that he's accustomed to smelling?
Yeah, he's imprinted with 5 drugs: marijuana, cocaine, crack cocaine, heroin, and methamphetamine. So essentially what that was a 1.5 month narcotics detector course where we took him up to St. Paul again, and you just repetitive leading the dog to a narcotic odor. Once they smell it, you say sit, and then you push a tennis ball through the hole and they get to play for a little bit. So it's kind of like classical conditioning. So that makes him imprinted on that odor. So whenever I lead him around a car, I would give him the command, seek dope, and then he just sniffs around the car, sniffs kind of where I point. Once he smells those odors he's imprinted on, he will sit, and then that will give us a good cue of where the drugs might be located. Down.
Does he like riding in the car?
Yeah, he's generally, I don't know when this dog sleeps, because when he's in the car, he's always looking out the window and always patrolling. He can, sometimes it'll scare you in the middle of the night. He'll see something that you don't, start barking at it.
Oh, sure.
But he's just constantly on patrol. He gets upset when I go out past him to get into my squad and he doesn't get to come with. You can tell he's doesn't like that. Like,
he's
for
ready to
instance,
roll.
If I had to go to court or something and I'm not bringing him, obviously. Like today, he just kind of is annoyed by, he wants to get out and work.
Sure.
So this dog is very high drive. I was told by veteran K-9 instructors in St. Paul that this dog is one of the higher drive dogs they've ever seen.
Oh, good.
That's a good thing to hear because they have trained thousands of dogs over the years.
So if we see you, Jeff, driving around town and are stopped somewhere, is it okay for us to approach the car?
If I'm on something like a call, I would.
No, but I just mean if you're just parked somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's like I said, he's a very social dog, which is a good thing for an agency like ours because we do a lot of K-9 demonstrations with the public. He does a lot of stuff with kids. He's okay with 15 kids crawling all over him, which is a really good thing to have because sometimes when a dog has a lot of aggression work, they'll start to get antisocial. It hasn't happened with this guy, and I'm hoping it stays that way. So I don't think it'll ever change. He's a very happy dog.
Well, good.
So
Sure is nice talking to you.
yep, thank you.
I hope I don't ever see you on official business.
Yeah, he probably won't.
This is K-9 Police Officer Jeff Burbank, and I'm Tom Hughes. Thanks for watching.